Coming up on today's edition of Wildcat Weekly, haunted mansions, cupcakes, Tree Haven, and much, much more. Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. I'm Suzanne Nguyen. Many students have heard of Tree Haven, but how do you get involved? Ellen hikes into the story.
AP Environmental Science is one of the few classes that get to take a field trip to Tree Haven, but few know what this popular field trip really is.
Tree Haven is a trip up north to a place called, in a city called Tomahawk, Wisconsin. It's a outdoor education facility managed by the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. It's literally some dorms that have been built in the middle of the North Woods.
You learn about the forest firsthand, and it's a really great experience because you don't really get that in Naperville. Like, it's just suburbs everywhere and maybe some farmland, but you don't really get to learn about the different species of everything, how everything impacts one another.
We studied different ecological systems. We take a look at the stream, we take a look at the forest, the bog, and do some just some overall awareness of those different plants and animals that live in that area.
By taking this class, students learn important aspects about the environment.
Mainly an awareness of environmental issues and how things work that surround us and how they can make a difference in in their surroundings so that we can live sustainably.
I really got a new perspective on life and how much humans impact our planet.
For more information about apes, talk to your counselor. For Wildcat Weekly, I'm Ellen Podesnak.
Last year, the Battle to Breathe 5K was a huge success. Caitlin looks into what's happening with the race this year.
You may have seen Oreo cupcakes circulating around school. Fundraising for the Battle to Breathe 5K has begun.
Battle to Breathe 5K is a completely student-run nonprofit organization, and every year we organize a 5K, and we donate all the money that we raise from that to the American Lung Association.
The nonprofit organization holds various cupcake sales year-round in preparation for their 5K in the summer.
Typically for the first round of cupcakes we make about 200 to 300. They sell really fast, and then of course people keep asking for more after that, so we probably end up making anywhere between 400 and 500 per year.
While the money from the 5K goes to the American Cancer Society, the money earned during the cupcake sales are used for holding the actual 5K.
Money goes towards paperwork, like for securing the race location and stuff like that. Last year our race was in the middle of July, but this year we're shooting to have it towards the end of the school year, like in early June.
To order, go to www.battletobreathe5k.com. For Wildcat Weekly, I'm Caitlin Hawes.
Many students walk through a haunted house, but do they really know what it's about? Bridget goes in disguise to find out.
One of the perfect ways to spend time in October is to go through a haunted house, like going through Haunted Mansion and Asylum 13.
Haunted Mansion and Asylum 13 is a local area haunted attraction featured inside the Bolingbrook Sports Dome. It is two haunted houses together. It's the mansion and the asylum.
I like working here because you meet new people, you get great experience, with new people and strangers. You learn like makeup and, how to improv act.
I have to say I credit our actors for being the reason why this haunted house is so successful. We thrive on being an old school haunted attraction. So therefore we rely on our actors. We put you in environments that look real. So it looks like a mansion, it looks like an asylum.
My favorite room would have to be the autopsy because I like how the look of it is and just how, how many stuff that you can work off of in that room.
For us, it's all about the actors. You need to come here, you need to experience it. We're going to put you in that environment. We're going to make you feel right at home in the mansion, and then we're going to make you one of our crazy lunatics in the asylum.
And if you need another reason to come see Haunted Mansion and Asylum 13, it's because I work here. For Wildcat Weekly, I'm Bridget Silvick.
In the mood for something sweet after all that scary? Look no further than Miss Jones's Cupcakes. Taylor dives into the story of this sweet shop.
With the many dessert options here in Naperville, many students don't know about the newest sweet spot, Miss Jones Cupcakes.
We opened our doors this past summer on June 22nd, so it's been about almost 4 months now.
It's a unique shop in the fact that it gives people a dessert type that is not prevalent on this side of town.
Miss Jones Cupcakes doesn't just sell the regular chocolate or vanilla cupcakes. They sell many unique flavors as well.
A lot of it is just stuff that I've been baking my whole life, like the carrot cake I've been baking for my husband for his birthday since we've been married for 23 years. So, and then the red velvet is actually a recipe from my great aunt, so it's a really old traditional red velvet recipe. And then the other stuff is just things we've saw, and actually, you know, my kids had ideas. My daughter wanted cotton candy, so we brought cotton candy in, and just people go saying, hey, you should make this. So that's how it kind of comes about.
As a treat, Miss Joan will be selling a Nequa cupcake for $3 this Friday and Saturday. And for more information, check out Miss Jones Cupcakes on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. For Wildcat Weekly, I'm Taylor Nielsen.
Pumpkins aren't only for carving. They can also make tasty treats. Seth stirs up this story.
Around this time of year, pumpkins become a popular decoration, but they can also make a tasty treat, such as pumpkin cookies. Here's how to make them. Some of the ingredients you're going to need are 1 cup of sugar, 2 cups of flour, vegetable oil, 1 egg, baking soda, baking powder, 1 canned pumpkin, vanilla extract, cinnamon, optional walnuts, chocolate chips. And for measuring, you're going to need 1 cup, 1/2 cup, 1 tablespoon, and a teaspoon.
So here we have 2 cups of flour and 1 cup of sugar, which are already pre-measured. So I'm going to dump these into the bowl.
While I'm opening the canned pumpkin. And then we also need 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, which we're also going to add in.
Next, in a separate bowl, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder, which can easily be mistaken for baking soda, so be really careful.
And we're also going to add 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Now we add 1 teaspoon of baking soda into a mixer, and she actually is going to dissolve that with milk. Okay, so we're going to stir up the powder mixture while she adds the milk solution and the egg. So now we're going to add this mixture that we just made into the larger mixture. And while she's stirring that, I'm going to add 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Use a tablespoon and begin putting the cookie dough on a metal platter.
Now we're going to bake these at 350 degrees for 10 minutes or until they're slightly brown.
Happy baking, Wildcats, and for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Seth Ramsey.
Now that October has started, scary movies are showing up. Josh hits the halls on this week's edition of Catwalking.
My favorite scary movie is Monsters Incorporated.
Insidious.
My scariest movie would have to be It.
The scary movie is Paranormal Activity.
Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. Scary Movie 4.
Insidious.
Friday the 13th.
My favorite scary movie is Scary Movie.
Insidious. My favorite scary movie is Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
My favorite scary movie is Scary Movie 3.
George A. Romero's First Dawn of the Dead.
The Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1.
The Justin Bieber concert video.
Our favorite scary movie is The Strangers.
My all-time scariest movie is Halloween Town.
A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Titanic.
I hate scary movies because they make me pee my pants.
My favorite scary movie is Halloween. For Wildcat Weekly, I'm Joshua Vida.
Thank you for watching this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. Have a fantastic weekend.